MedTechBytes, yet another episode presented by EMC Square of AMTZ. In this episode, we have two important guests coming from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. We have Ms. Asha Nangia ji, the Senior Director in MeitY, and we have Mr. Sauravh Ranjan, Joint Director of MeitY.
स्वागत है आशा जी और सौरभ जी आपका MedTechByte में. So अभी आप आज आए हैं from MeitY and you had the experience here. So why don't you share some thoughts and roles of yours in MeitY?
So being in AMTZ was a wonderful experience. I could see glimpses of what AMTZ is doing towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. So they are promoting the manufacturing of the components which currently India is sourcing from outside, towards which Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is working. So we have seen that AMTZ is manufacturing PCB printed circuits boards. They are into manufacturing of biochemistry analyzers. They are into testing of electromagnetic compatibility or susceptibility, and also they are using they are producing magnets for MRI machines. So these are some of the areas which are the niche areas where industry still has to come in India. So it was a wonderful experience, and I'll always cherish these memories with me whenever I remember this thing.
Saurabh ji, आप बताएं, how are you feeling here?
I was quite exciting about that 3D printer and additive manufacturing. It was quite wonderful that you are still trying to make even human organs also. Research are going on that. So it's quite a new field in India. And the second thing, what is good about that AMTZ? It's a 360-degree development. You are trying to have every facility inside the campus also. So it will be truly the Atmanirbhar Bharat or Atmanirbhar medical electronics kind of thing. In Bharat. And apart from that, the other factors like environmental, so you have a bird house and you have a gosala and the plantation of vegetable. That's really added to that Atmanirbhar sector. So it's a complete ecosystem, technology, as well as humanitarian also.
Thank you. Thank you for such kind words for AMTZ. Now I would like to know more about your role in MeitY. Like, what is your major area?
So I have 30 years of experience, and in MeitY I'm looking after electronics hardware manufacturing division. We are promoting electronics manufacturing in the country, and we are looking at that India should become a global hub in electronics manufacturing also, and not only for the end products but also the components, the chipsets, so that we are able to produce everything in the country itself. So we are formulating different kinds of policies, maybe technical regulations, incentive schemes like production like incentive schemes, scheme for components. So we are working different ways out how to promote the manufacturing of electronic goods in the country, so that we achieve the target of 300 billion by 2025 and exports 120 billion by 2030.
Wow. So like over the years and few years, I would say that we have seen quite a change in the sphere of digitization, in the sphere of electronics development in India. So how do you see that where will be India in next 10 years in terms of electronics?
So now India was a developing country, and now everybody feels that India is becoming a developed country, and maybe some policies of lab sharing countries. Industry is looking for alternate destinations for manufacturing. They're looking for Taiwan, they're looking for Malaysia, they're looking for India as a manufacturing, their next location for manufacturing of electronic goods. And in fact, India has a big advantage if you see to it. So India has a huge population which will cater to the demand. India has cheap labor. India has, you would say, good geographical location. So these are some of the points that would add to the thing that India can become a global hub for manufacturing, not only for the electronics, but it's already a hub for software also,
Yes.
but in other things also like medical, automotive, batteries. So I strongly feel that India would become a developed country and especially a global hub for all the electronic goods also.
Great. We're looking forward to that soon, the day we hear, and we feel proud about it, being Indian. So moving to my next question, since I'm a woman and you are a chair woman, so my next question would be how it feels to be a woman in such a chair and leading such kind of projects and being into that power to implement. How does it feel? How do you manage?
I would really say that yes, I feel proud of myself. When I joined this, even when I was doing my education as engineering, at that time there were few ladies only who were in the class. So they were limited, maybe in a class of 40, 45 people, there were only 5 girl students. So, and most of them, I would say that whenever you are in meetings, so there will be only 1 or at the most 2 ladies in a 50 plus class or conference hall. So yes, I have made efforts and I'm trying my best so that I can do good in my area, and I'm still trying to learn the things also. Yes, if you feel, if you want to do the things, definitely there are ways out. So you have to manage the things. So you can always make a balance between the home and the office. That is always possible. You have to.
Yes. So here speaks the woman in power in electronics. So we got to hear from her. Would like to hear from Sauravh, like what is your take? Like, on the electronic front, where India is going.
So electronic is the fastest moving sector, and it's a very short shelf life. So there are 2 aspects. First, demand is rising. So one is the natural resources are also depleting, and second, the quantum innovation is also generating. So we have to work on 3 aspects. First, fulfill the demands. Second one, to reclaim our natural resources, because if they are depleted, they can't be recovered if you are not treated properly. And second, treatment of e-waste, both inside and to stop the dumping of e-waste from the developed country. So these 3 are major paths for the electronic sector further. Apart from the promoting the manufacturing, we have to look at these aspects also. So we are doing enough for promoting manufacturing. We have several schemes, PLI, SPECS, MCZ, EMC, which are doing quite well in this sector. So I think we are going with balanced approach for overall electronic sector.
Very nice. Thank you so much for sharing all your thoughts and what MeitY is doing. So it was great interacting with them. Stay tuned for next episode and to know more about other industries in MedTech.